I gotta pull up my stream manager real quick. Alright. So, we have some races available here. We have the Hure, which is humans. Ellison, which is elves. Lalafels, which... skipping. Mikotes, they are the cat boys, or girls. Rogadens, they are the big boys and girls. Total Dami Mommy vibes. Aura are the dragon peoples. And then we have two races that I don't have access to. The Hrothgar and the Viera. They require... I have to buy Shadowbringers in order to gain access to these races. I think I'm going to play... you know, I'm going to do a coin flip. First I'm going to do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to roll a d6, and that will choose our race. Just going to go 1 through 6, top to bottom. Roll me a d6. Alright, it rolled a 5. So that's the Rogaden. Now, I'm going to roll it again, and if it rolls odd, will be male. Female, well, even will be female. We are going to be playing as a female Rogaden. Now it could either be Sea Wolves or Hellsguard. It's literally just skin color. It does have some different starting attributes, and I'm going to start us off on a tank class. So, well, a melee class. So I'm going to have us be Sea Wolves because they have starting better. Their strength is better. Alright, so we need to choose our height. We can either make it a little bit shorter, or we can make them tall. I'm gonna be the tall lady. This is our muscle tone. We can either be smooth or shredded. Kind of hard to see. I'll do 35. Now we have bust size. We could adjust the size of the chest. I'm gonna leave it at 50. Just keep it at standard. All right, time for the starting face. I think this one looks all right. Skin tone wise, I think that looks all right. Hairstyles. My screen keeps turning off because I'm letting my phone idle. Let me pull back up the stream manager. Alright, hairstyle. Zoom out a little bit. Definitely not pigtail. That one doesn't look bad. No. That one doesn't look bad either. This one is totally I want to speak to your manager vibes. Not bad. And I'm gonna go with this one. Alright, so we need hair color. We can also do highlights if we so choose. zoom in a little more so we can actually see these. Thinking this. And then we could change the highlight hair color. A little bit of dark red. There we go. Time for the jawline. I'll go with this one. Eye shape. With that one. Iris size. I'll go with the big ones. Eye color. Nice little vibrant blue. Eyebrow type. We'll do this one. Nose. That doesn't matter too much. Mouth. Got that. Lip color. It's fine as is. Facial features. That's fine. And no tattoos. No tattoos. Nah, she doesn't need it. Time for the voice. Oh! Hi, Zachary. Thank you for the follow. That sounded rather suggestive. Two anime strong woman. Not bad. Yeah. I'll go with that one. Alright. Confirm. Save appearance data. What should I name this? LP. I'll just name it LP. Data saved. We'll do a birthday, first astral moon. We'll do the first of the first. None of this matters. So I'll do Althuk. Alright, time to choose our starting class. Alright, so we have either the Disciples of War, Disciples of Magic. It's either melee, well, physical or magic, of course. We can either be Gladiator, which is sword and shield. It's one of the two starting tank classes. Pugilist. We get knuckles and we punch things. Marauder. Uses a great axe. They're the other starting tank. We just DPS. Lancer. They get spears. Also DPS. Archer. They are a ranged DPS. Then we have Disciples of Magic. We have Conjurer, which uses staff. They're a healer. We have Thaumaturge. They use scepters. They are this is DPS. And we have Arcanist. I'm gonna say right now, I do not like Arcanist. I got it to level 30 on my main, and I haven't touched it. So definitely not. So 1, 2... Got 7 classes available. I'm going to, well, technically 8. I'm going to roll a d8 and see what we get. Well, we're gonna be an axe boy. Well, axe lady. Let me ask you a question. So, the Marauder. Fan for a starting world? No, we are going to select another. Yes, I was right about the Primal Data Center. We are going to be on Excalibur. Excalibur is also the one that my main is on. That's why it's got the little 1 symbol there. So confirm. Alright, we gotta come up with a name for our character. I'm thinking... Select you. Lady. Her first name is legit gonna be Lady. Or actually, no. You gotta delete this. I can bring up. How about Elaine Eternum? Alright, character is being created. It will likely throw us into the queue to log in. All right, we're back. Apparently, when I'm in the queue to log in, the stream automatically pauses. Not sure why that happened. But yeah, we're gonna start off with a fun little cutscene. Now, in this first little episode, I'm not planning on skipping any of the cutscenes. I'm going to upload it to YouTube, see if copyright strikes it or anything. If I do get some copyright issues with the upload onto YouTube, I will unfortunately be forced to skip cutscenes. Grim Reaper looking boy.
Hear,
So edgy.
feel, think.
That is some overly badass armor. Oi, you alright, lass? Hey, you. You're finally awake. You're moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling of the ship got your stomach churning, has it? We're on a boat. Doesn't seem like seasickness now that I look at you. It'll be the Aether then, I reckon. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing voices for all these characters. Some are more sensitive than others, see, and we ain't too far from Vilbrin now. We're just chock full of Aetherites. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Ugh. Might as well have been blooming seasickness. Ship's leaping around like a demented chocobo today. Reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Ffxiv is still a fair way off, in case you're wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? That was suggestive. Them youngins don't care much for conversation, see? Any road, Brennan's the name, and peddling's me trade. Smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lass, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you are one of them new adventurers, am I warm? I knew it! Going where the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business. These days, especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Why did we become an adventurer? To gain power, to win glory, to amass a fortune, or to remain silent? I have the right to remain silent. Well, if you ain't inclined to tell, I ain't about to pry. Might be as old Brennan's chatterbox, but he sure as hell ain't no busybody. We all have a secret or three, don't we? Me? Dozens. And I'd rather they stayed secret too. Which is why I don't go stick him in nose where it ain't welcome. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Ugh! Ships at the starboard bow! Pirate colors! Pirates! Bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below! What is the world coming to? Pirates firing on the ship, flying Vincent colors? Bastards either have a boatload of balls or bugger all there for brains. You can rest easy, friends. We made it out of cannon rage, and no buccaneer bark will catch this flighty temptress once the wind's in her sails. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept her head on her shoulders. I reckon I would have lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have a close look, shall we? By the by, is this your first trip to Ffxiv? It is, I'm gonna say no. Thought not. But I'll wager there's been some changes since your last visit. A lot of journeyed itinerant to appraise you of the current state of affairs. Limsa Lamensa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. Never guessed she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change, and with a town full of liberty ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with. Like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. And if that weren't bad enough, I heard the Sahajin are raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are them sweet-dwelling beastmen locals call fishbacks, in case you didn't know. Long last, laying ho! Behold, Limsa Lamensa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and loved the Malin, goddess of navigation.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Lotano Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa. To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Lim Lane. What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Here's where we part ways, lass. I'm out to the market to deliver me wares. Then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this by way of thanks for saving me arse earlier. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on her life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Final Fantasy 14. Hey, you there! I mean you. This is my district. I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of little Lavenza's finest to set you off on the right path. Hop to it, lass. I ain't got all day. Yeah, unfortunately, during the Realm Reborn, there is a lot of cutscenes that are not voiced. So, I will be giving voices to some of them. That's right, my shitty voice acting! Hooray! Alright, welcome to Lavenza, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands, the rough-cut diamond and other Rotano Sea. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. We're using controller! I know! Close you! Follow the instructions and adjust the when you're ready. Speak to right, yeah. No. Blah. Alright, we are now in game. So, there's certain things I just want to do immediately. I'm going to edit my hotbar. I'm going to take sprint. Put that on page 2. I'm going to put take return. Put that onto page 2. I'm going to take teleport and get rid of it, and take auto attack and get rid of it. I will never turn auto attack off. And the teleport thing, well, I could bring up the map and just teleport to any aetheryte crystal that I've been to. Speaking of which, oh, can't attune to it. We are in a special instanced version of this town. So yeah, we need to go talk to Ffxiv. Close you. Get a little tutorial thingy here. Initiating quests. NPCs with exclamation points over their head have quests for us. There's multiple kinds of quest markers. We have this one above his head right here, which is usually just like a side quest that doesn't matter too much. If you see that symbol with like a cross, and usually the background of the exclamation point is blue, that means it unlocks something. Like it could be part of a job, it could be part of your quest line for your like specific job. It can be things that unlock your choke, like your mount, the ability to glamour your things, the ability to upgrade your things with materia. That unlocks dungeons. So the ones with pluses on them are very important to do. If the exclamation point has like a weird fiery aura around it, kind of symbol, that means it's a part of the main storyline. So we're going to go ahead and talk to this person. Unfortunately, even though this is a mandatory quest, it doesn't have the flame symbol around it. Kind of annoying. Well, not really annoying, but kind of odd. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. And without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you go do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowned Winch and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. Basically, they want us to go talk to this guy that you just showed and operate the lift. Once you're there, you're looking for a fellow by the name of Baderon. He's the proprietor of the winch. Okay. The navigator guides you on your journey. Yeah, I'm not gonna actually read all the voice lines out loud, but you have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your quest. Alright, so the duty list is over here on this side. I'm using, this is basically the select button to cycle around my cursor. Click this, and it tells us like a little description of the quest, a reward for the quest, the objective for the quest, and hit map. It'll show me exactly where I need to go for that quest step. We're here to Greffar. Welcome to Lavenza. If you might have entered the Drowned Witch, the Crow's Lift will take you there. We'll take the Crow's Lift. Alright, we need to come over here and talk to this person to join the Adventurers Guild. Oh yeah, if you, when your quest has a little check mark, that means you're ready to turn the quest in. So I click this, talking to this person. This should officially start our main story quest, or MSQs for short. Greetings to you, lass. What'll it be? I bet you ain't looking for a drink, are you? You've come my... Should I reckon? Well, you've no shortage of work here in Limsa. Name's Baderon, and this most hospitable of Ffxiv. Ostelleries? Yeah. Yeah, Ffxiv is the drowning wench. Is also the name of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we got a desk, especially for handling guild business. And while I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, I see. Not that you need it in these parts, on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. But no one knows what they're planning, of course. But if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. This town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see a people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them after everything that's happened? Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity. But our homes weren't the only things that got wiped off the face of the existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes an ounce of sense. None of the folks that saw and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollections from the hard night on the ale. You can understand why people might fear the future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's that a group of adventurers laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink, and she was bound when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say remember. Truth is, though, we ain't forgot what they did for us. This goddamn calamity spawned memory loss robbed us of their names. They won't even let us picture their damn faces. It's like staring at a gull flying in the front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against a blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it, by the way, give or take the odd gull. And that's what people, according these days, it's this what's got people calling these heroes the Warriors of Light. If Limsa's ever gonna put this type of darkness behind it, it's got need. Basically, he's giving some some exposition dump about the little bit of background about this game. This game originally came out years ago, and it was kind of meh. A lot of people didn't like it. It was not a bad MMO, but it wasn't like great. So Square Enix decided to do a soft reboot of the game by having a major calamity, wherein this dragon named Bahamut used an attack that wiped everything away. And the reason why they're mentioning Warriors Night and all that, because that was our players from that MMO. So it's one thing I like about this game is the fact that the story from the old game flows straight into it. And that's why this part of the game is called A Realm Reborn. Alright, basically we are signing up for the Adventurers Guild. That's what's going on right here. I'm not going to read every little dialogue box, but I will have it popped up on screen for like a second or two. So that way anybody that wants to read it can. We have officially joined the Adventurers Guild. These people are coming to harass us because we sailed in on the last ferry. They think that we were part of the pirate thing. We weren't, of course, but they don't. But they think we were. So. And the Bader on here is trying to cover for us. He's offering them a drink. They're like, what? That ain't gonna be bad, is it? And he's talking about. One cool thing about this game is the initial quest you get is based on the starting job you chose. If you choose Marauder, Arcanist, or I think it's just Marauder and Arcanist as the starting jobs, you start here. If you chose Gladiator, Pugilist, or Thaumaturge, you start in the city of Ul'dah. And if you chose Lancer, Archer, or Conjurer, you start in Gridania. So your first couple of MSQ quests will be dependent on your starting job, but eventually it all syncs together, and we'll have the same MSQs as everybody else. I said starting class because you're able to. I'm gonna go turn this quest in. You are able to do different jobs other than your starting. Like, I'm a Marauder now, but I can go become a Thaumaturge or a Conjurer. Well, starting at level 10, I can do that. Okay, you can see how now this guy has like that cool little flame symbol with the exclamation point. That is an MSQ, the main scenario quest. And this is the blue plus symbol thing that I mentioned for things that are to unlock. Well, so we have two quests on our top left. This is like our main quest trackers. We have our MSQ, and then right here is usually related to our current job, Way of the Warrior. Since we chose to be a Marauder, we're down here by the way. We can we have the Marauders Guild is here, so we can head to the Coral Tower and pick up Way of the Warrior. Before we do that, however, we're going to go and attune to a whole bunch of these little aetheryte shards. Oh, we have to pick up the main quest. Okay. He's gonna have some tasks for us to complete before we're allowed to leave. First you head down the floor. Great glowing crystal. Marketplace. Okay, and then so they want to introduce us to the big aetheryte, which is the places where we can warp to. Like if we're not in the town, we can warp here. Then they want us to go to the marketplace, which is where you can buy and sell. Like it's where a bunch of NPC merchants are. It's also where the market board is to sell things to other players. And then they want us to go to our actual class guild. So. And then he's talking about another person that's been looking at us who has a side quest available for us, so... Now, talking about the smith person over here. The smiths, they teach you about your job role. So the job roles are tank, healer, DPS. So they have like a little quest line that you can do to get a set of armor and a ring. So in order to leave this place, we have to pick up the quest Making a Name. That's in order to leave this bar. Like if I try to leave, it's gonna pop up saying, "Hey, go talk to this person." Yep. All right, so this is just talking about the main menu. On Xbox, it's like this. Navigation. Yeah, I can bring up the map and click different things. We have to pick up this side quest. We're gonna give us some earth shards and some potions. Earth shards are used for crafting, and potions for healing. If you're, as long as you're playing properly and not like being overzealous at attacking things, you pretty much never need a potion. Alright, so we talk to this person, we pick up the quest making a name. Now that we can talk to Scanrail. And yeah, we have to talk to this person to take the lift. Now we have the interacting thing. They want us to pick up these peculiar herbs. Alright. The little talk about the ability to get a rested bonus just by chilling in a sanctuary. Sanctuary is basically all the major cities and small towns in the game. Having the rested bonus gives you bonus XP. Basically your XP bar, there's gonna be like a little faded version of your XP bar that comes out from underneath. That's how much bonus XP you have remaining. Yeah, most in cities are sanctuaries. All right, we're just gonna pick up all these herbs. The herbs are leading us towards the big aetheryte. Yeah, we are now actually in the game proper. You can see all these players here. Lemsa is a very popular city. We're gonna turn these herbs in here. Getting over, yep. Alright, now that just they're just telling us about using items. Alright. We're going to come over here to this big aetheryte. We're going to attune to it. Attuning to it allows us to teleport to this crystal. Gonna have another cutscene here. Oh, another novice adventure. I beta on to sent more of few of your kind this way of late. Sundemal. He's literally just talking about the ability to teleport. That's all it is. About how aetheryte is used for that. That's literally all this quest is about. Alright, we learned the return command. We can now use the return spell to warp here. I'm gonna set it as home point. Oh, it's already set. About the return spell. Alright. If I use the return spell, which you can use once every so often. Oh, I don't have this set up. Alright, if I use return, I can warp back here. However, you only use it once every so often. Alright, our next two main quests is listen to Old Boy's explanation of the market and visit the Marauders Guild. There's something else I want to do here too, but I don't remember exactly where it's at. But we'll come over, we'll do the MSQ, the actual quest. We're going to talk to Swat's Blade. Literally just talking about the market and how you can talk to like different NPCs. Yeah, Hawker's Alley. The name of this merchant area. Talk about how you can buy weapons and armor and other items here. That's literally all this is talking about. Alright. Now we are going to make use of something over here in this area. the Aetherite Shard. Aetherite Shards are for like a local fast travel network. So, now that I've interacted with this Aetherite Shard, I have access to the Aethernet. And it's just, that's literally just, I can warp to any of the Aetherite Shards we've been to. Either the big crystal or the one we're at right now. There's 5 more to get, 2 on this floor, which we will be going to get, and then there's 3 on the upper level. Gonna sprint. Oh, this right here is the market board. This is where you can buy and sell things from other players. This right here is the Arcanist Guild, if you choose to be an Arcanist. I'm just gonna turn around and run back. Way and then down. Make sure we get down here towards the Fisher's Guild. Did I mention how we can have more than one job? Bring up this. See, right now we're level 2 Marauder. We have all these other jobs available to us. They can be unlocked. I think when we hit level 10 on our on the Marauders, when we gain the ability to start swapping between classes. I think they're also to push enough MSQs. Any quest that's in red means we cannot do it yet. So that's what a lot of these are. Like we being pretty sure of that. That's a leech. All right. We need to get up to the upper docks. This place is a nightmare to actually navigate around. Eventually, once we get the Aetherite Crystal, like all the Aetherite Shards, we won't have to do walk everywhere. I come up here, because there's a pathway to the upper level right over here. I think this takes us straight to the aft castle. That's down this way, then up. Yeah. And this takes us up to the upper floor. And brings us out right here. Which is fine because the other 3 are literally in a straight line. Come out through here. All these Easter eggs out because of the Easter event. Tune to this. Now the aft castle is the Adventurers Guild. Like this area that we're standing on is the aft castle. But yeah. So now we're in the Drowning Winch again. Gonna come north, hook a left, grab this one, then we're gonna head up to the Marauders Guild. That will finish the this MSQ. This is the Culinarians Guild, so there's a food system in this game. Eating food does give you an XP bonus for half an hour. Eating 2 of the same food will extend that bonus for an additional 30 minutes. Also, when you have the XP buff on, depending on the food you eat, will also give you stat boosts, like bonuses to strength. Alright, and here we have the Marauders Guild, and also the final Aetherite in the city. Now we can't move for a second because it's saying that we've attuned to all the Aetherites. We can now teleport to the exits of the city. And have access to the Aetherite Guild and this, and this. Now if I access it, we have all these here, but we can also warp to the maps outside of the city as well as the airship. That's a later thing. We're gonna come in here. You're gonna come in here and talk to this person. You're not the Marauders Guild, are you? This guy's just gonna be hyping up the Marauders Guild. I'm just gonna have these on here for just a couple seconds so y'all can read it. I'm not gonna read everything out loud. Alright, now we could turn in our MSQ back at Baderon at the Drowning Winch. However, we have a quest right here. Way of the Marauder. He's going to give us 5 Marmot Steaks, which you can see on the left side of the screen. They give a plus 8% bonus to skill speed. That's how fast our abilities come off cooldown. Vitality, which is just health, and direct hit rate, which I will go over that stat in a second after I grab this. He's just hyping up the guild again. Alright, now if we actually want to join them, we talk to this person. Now about direct hit rate. I'm going to go to the character page, and I want attributes. So these are our attributes. We have... They're basically, this is damage. Like the physical damage. Ranged physical, so that's archer, gunner, and also daggers from like the rogue. Health, magic DPS, so that's like black mage kind of things. Healer, mind is for the for healing potency, and your attack stat when you are a healer. So like the white mage can use like arrow and holy. And that damage is scaled off mind. Critical hit, everybody knows what a critical hit is. Determination is just how, it's like the basic amount of damage dealt. It's all these stats determine damage in different ways. So, hard to explain. Then we got defense, magic defense, attack power, skill speed. Like I said, that's casting and recast timers. You got like literally a whole bunch of stats that don't really matter too much early on. When I get into the point where I'm going to be slotting in specific materia onto certain things, I will go over everything and why I put this onto this thing. I'll also go more in detail about it later on. This is we're in Zone, the guild master of the Marauders. His outfit is amazing, and so is his weapon. Talking about how we just smash everything in our way. They're asking if we're ready for the carnage of being a marauder. Yeah. Alright, he gave us our first task to go slay certain enemies. Well, we can easily go do that. We're going to interact with the Aetherized Shard. You'll notice when I put my cursor over here at the Zephyr Gate, there's red circles on the screen. Go over here on the map. That is the area that these enemies will be found in. May not be able to see the map right now, but as soon as we warp here, this map will become filled in. Another thing we're going to do is after we kill these guys, we're going to go up here and activate this Aetherite, so later on if we want to, we can just warp here. We just got our first achievement for mapping the realm. The moment you enter a field, you usually get this. There's also achievements for mapping the realm for like different dungeons where you have to like go into every room. Alright, time for a little battle tutorial. It's your standard affair of things. Talking about achievements. Alright, so this is level 1 Wharf Rat, little symbol over their head, that little symbol with the plus sign on it. That means they are a quest objective for us to kill. We're going to use our standard ability called Heavy Swing. We got to get some XP and binding items. Items are now soulbound onto us. I'll actually go over that real quick. Alright, so these items that are equipped. You may see like 2 little gauges next to that icon over there on the right-hand side. That full blue gauge. There's a very thin gauge next to it that you can't really see any of right now. It's because it's the soul bond gauge. Over time, as we gain XP and kill enemies, do little side objectives and missions, we will fill that gauge, and when it's full, we can extract a materia from it. We don't have any gear with slots in it right now, but materia can be slotted into items with slots to provide further stat bonuses. Swap back to the first hotbar, and second one. We want one more Wharf Rat. We'll kill the 2 under here. Now, normally you have to press A to select an enemy and all that. After we kill this Wharf Rat, I'm gonna show some little things I like to do, little quality of life things. Now that we've killed the 3 of those, the objective for slaying Wharf Rats is completed. The symbol has disappeared from its head. We no longer need to kill that one. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here to System. I'm going to go to Character Configuration. Now Control Settings. And I want to go under Target. I want to automatically yes, auto target according to priority. And I'm going to do closest range. This is all fine. Alright, target filter settings. I do not want to target minions. Pets, or minions. Oh, actually I do want that. I'll actually leave this bit alone, because I don't really need that. Character display. I'm going to turn display headgear off. I do not tend to like most of the headgear. For the for effects, I'm going to limit the effects that I see from people, because I don't want visual spam. Apply that. I don't need mouse. This is still set up, yep. Alright, I'm going to skip housing cutscenes, previously viewed transportation, and previous viewed scenario cutscenes. This way, when we're farming dungeons, We're not gonna be stuck in watching cutscenes over and over every time we do a dungeon. It'll just automatically skip. Do apply on that. Item settings. Was it UI settings I wanted? Oh yeah, timers. I want the Eorzea time. Certain items for gathering classes can only be obtained during certain times of the Eorzea clock. So I want that. That should save that. Display name settings. Others. I don't want to see these. I'll worry about that setting later. The one I definitely want to set up is under hotbar settings. For the cross settings. Where is it? This. Alright, so we're going to have multiple hotbars accessible easily. So I'm going to set up so when I double tap left trigger, it will be crossbar to left. Double tap right trigger will be crossbar to right. When I do LT, hold LT, then hit RT. Yeah, it'll be that. And then I do right trigger to left trigger. It will be 3 right. Save the changes. Now when I'm still on hotbar 1, if I double tap left trigger, you see now it shows my sprint. So now I can sprint without swapping. And now also when I heavy swing, I automatically targeted the little ladybug. So there's just some little quality of life tweaks that I like doing. We need 3 little ladybugs. Oh. I think I wanted actually to do line of sight instead of just closest. Yeah, let me swap that one around real quick. Character customization, controls, target, line of sight. That way, if I am using a long-range attack to snipe an enemy to grab aggro, it won't make me automatically target something near me instead. So instead I can go whoop, bop. And now, if I deselect and look towards this, even though this Warfrat was closer, it's still on the ladybug. Because that's what I was looking at. Alright, we are now level 3 Marauder. So we're going to come over here and bonk these little lost lambs. One. Now, we are getting materials as we fight things. We're getting some money from these lambs. We got some animal hides from the Wharf Rats a moment ago. These are going to be important for our crafting classes later because we will be going to all the different 3 cities. We'll be picking up all of the crafting and gathering classes because they're quite important. Alright, now, both of our quests that we have available are ready to be turned in. Close to home, we can turn the Vader on at the Drowning Winch. And, Way of the Marauder, we need to go back to the Marauders Guild. But before we do that, we're going to turn on Sprint, and we're going to make our way over to a little farm that's nearby. Luckily, most of the enemies in this game are pretty peaceful. For the most part. All the ones in the starting area tend to be. I know some enemies will automatically aggro if you attack one of their allies nearby. Now, when I was mentioning little side missions earlier, I was talking about these fate missions. These give decent amounts of XP and spirit bond and money for completing them, so somewhat worth it. Ooh, delivery Moogle. I was actually looking for one of these because since Xbox users gained access to this game, people with Game Pass got the starter edition of Final Fantasy XIV for free, and people that pick it up early can get a couple free items. He's just talking about how he delivers items. We get a free minion and a free set of earrings. These earrings, they give plus 30% bonus XP all the way to level 80. And the attributes will actually change depending on our current level. So I'm going to take all. Now let's tell us about the armory chest, minions, untradeable items, unique items, and the Moogle delivery service. To access the armory chest, you can see we now have Minfina's earrings. I'm going to equip. And I will equip. If I bring up the character sheet, you can see all of our slots. So it's showing item level 430 and plus 70 and all that. It is not giving that much stats. The little symbol at the bottom left of its square icon means it is level synced to match us. So it's not giving that much stats. It's giving a let's see, very little at all. If I don't even think anything is changing. Yeah, because we're such a low level, it's not giving any stat boost at all. So it is going to give us the bonus XP, and they look pretty nice too. Bonus XP is definitely going to help us level up quicker. So it'll make the series progress a lot faster. Alright, we have tuned to an Aetheryte. Since we have tuned to a second Aetheryte, we now have the ability to cast Teleport. Casting Teleport does cost money. So, now if we set a place as a favored location, like if I was to come here and set favored, it will make warping here cheaper. I'm not doing that. Instead, I'm going to click return. And return to the Limits Limits at Lower Docks. The return teleport is free. However, it has like a 900-second cooldown. And while we're here, we have 2 quests to turn in. We're going to start off first at the Marauders Guild to turn in our class quest. Class quests you pretty much always want to do as soon as you get them available because you unlock more skills and as well as you get free weapons for doing it. This person's hyping you up and talking about how the mission he gave you would teach you like a lesson about strength. It's also completing the first quest unlocks the hunting log. Completing hunting log bits give XP. Next quest won't be able to level 5. The quests usually pop up in increments of 5. So we got level 1, but the next one will be level 5, the 10, 15, 20, yada 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 yada. Now they're talking about combos. We gain maim. We gain the hunting log. Alright, so now I was using heavy swing, and now after heavy swing I can use maim. If I bring up the Adventures and Traits and go to my actions, we have heavy swing, which just deals an attack with a potency of 150. Maim only has a potency of 100. However, if I use that after I use heavy swing, it has a combat potency of 250. Higher the potency, higher damage. And we're now level 4. Sprint. And we're gonna go turn in the we're gonna go towards the MSQ. The other thing is we gained the hunting log. Now if I go back out there and start slaughtering wharf rats, ladybugs, and all that again, when I kill that amount, like the 3, I'll gain bonus XP. If you complete the entire page, you gain 250 XP. Also, when you complete a page, you gain access to the next tier. However, you have to be specific levels. So, it's another way we're going to be getting XP. Best way to get XP, well, we don't have access to it yet, is the duty finder. Duties are basically like your dungeons, your raids, your boss fight, trials, things like that. They give great XP. As well as items that are exclusive to that thing. Also, the symbol here, the sprout symbol person, is the smith. We can actually talk to them to gain for a tutorial quest line. Ah. So, there's also the Novice Network, which is a thing where you can... It's a free chat you can join if a mentor invites you. If you're in a party with a mentor and you are a novice, you gain bonus XP as well. I am not in this on my main. I never got invited, but it's perfectly fine. I don't need to be. I've got my own mentor who helps me play this game, and that person is also a fellow Twitch streamer. You may occasionally see Renmu pop in my chat, or I'm talking about my roommate Ren. That's that person. So let's talk to Betarin. Enjoy your jaunt around the city. If you mean to base yourself in Lin's, yeah, it won't be the last time we visit those places, definitely. And now you got an idea of what's where. You can start exploring the rest of the town. Good here for listening. Turn this in, get a little bit of XP, a little bit of money. Next quest is already available. We get some free boots. You get 1,000 XP for clearing this quest. Alright, they want us to go take care of some pirates that have been causing trouble. They want us to speak with Stalewind at Summerford Farms. Well, if I select this, you'll see that's actually right where we were. And if I wanted to spend 145 zenny, we can warp there. We only have 210 zenny. I am not spending over half our money to get there. So, luckily, swap back to page 1. Come to the Aetheryte Shard. That's right through the Zephyr Gate, so we'll just go right back here. And also, since we got the Hunter's Log, all these enemies that we killed, they don't have this symbol. You see this swirly symbol over an enemy's name tag, that means that they are part of a Hunter's Log. So just wail on them a little bit. That should be 3 wharf rats. And that was 2 I killed. Okay. So kill this one. And now you'll see we get a nice little spike of XP because we completed that hunting log. Well, we're going to kill a couple more ladybugs and that'll get us some more XP. Now the ladybug right here. Alright, just hit level 5. We are now actually already able to do the next quest for the Marauders quest line. We're not going to do that quite yet. We're going to push, we're going to do this MSQ. as well as hunting log. Next hunting log is in Aurelia. Those do spawn on this map. We need bee clouds, wild dodos, tiny mandragoras, bogies, wooded aurochs, a bunch of things. Most of them do spawn on this map. You just gotta know where to find them. There's the bee cloud right there. It is one level higher than us, and we're rocking level 1 gear. This will be somewhat of a challenging fight, but it's fine. Not really challenging per se, but it's a fair fight. Oh, so they're bringing up the Fate system. Fates is the full-time events. You know, there's a player doing this, so... Oh, the Fate just cleared, too. I was gonna jump in and help on that. Oh, well. We're gonna fight this bee cloud. Oh. Wasn't expecting that one to die so easily. Need one more bee cloud to finish that. That will do. I saw the mandragoras are part of the thing, so we'll take out those. Alright. Bee cloud done. Oh, that's a player on a mount. I was like, what was that? And, yeah, later on you can get you can make your mounts fly. I know we need these enemies down here. These are bogies. 2 levels higher. It'll be a challenge for a decent challenge for us. See a little circle on the ground? They need to get out of the radius. As long as you're not within the radius when the circle disappears, you can go right back in, even during the animation. And level 6. Alright, we just gained Berserk. I'm actually going to move Berserk over onto this tab right there. Berserk is nice. It makes our next 3 hits be guaranteed criticals. So, it's going to be nice. Pop a sprint. I'm going to move up this way. There's some tiny mandragoras. Alright, we're level 7 already. Yeah, the Hunter's Log is a great way to get XP. Alright, so we gotta find the person they wants to talk to. I think they're gonna be inside this building. They're not. They're going to be up top. Okay. Yep, right here. Ah, so where the adventure abated and brought along. You aren't his words, so that's a good start. I'm Staleward, the old bastard, as Badron probably described me. And this here's my humble orchard. A good number of lads and lasses worked here once, terrorized the... A good number of lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas. If you wonder why I employed these scrags, well, they used to be the crew of my pirate ship. But the Calamity did... Ooh. He lost his ship in the Calamity. So he chose to work the fields instead of staying a pirate. Good choice. There's some pirates. Oh, yeah, we need to choose some things. So we could choose a free thing. I'm going to choose these altered thigh boots because, well, one, if I click try on, they look decent. And two, they give +1 strength, +1 dex. So just grab that. We automatically get the XP bonus, and we get those boots. Those boots will be in our armory chest. So, armory, come here. Now, a quick little thing you can do is we can click recommended gear. And it'll automatically bring up the best things to equip based on our current class. So, we equip that. Now, also what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, I'm going to make a set list. Not that important right now, but it will come up later. Next, we're going to pick this up, and they want us to go clear the pirates. Oh, they want us to get better gear. Okay. We can actually buy some gear over here at this merchant, the merchant and mender. We click purchase battle gear. We have access to a whole bunch of things that we can buy gear, like a whole bunch of different gear we can buy. Since we are a tank, we want to actually look for tank gear. We can either just choose Disciple of War, which is just any melee class, or we can go for specific tank gear. We need our total gear score to be at least level 5. We're going to go with the leather eye patch for $141. And we'll pick up a... Oh, we cannot afford the hip and fabric. Okay. So we're going to come here, buy the leather eye patch. Our gear score is now 5. So we'll come back up here. All right, now he'll allow us to pick a thing. He's offering daggers. Basically, he's offering based on the class we chose. So we're the Marauder, so we want the axe. We equip the axe. Now we have a new axe equipped, so we're gonna do a little bit more damage. They're probably gonna. This is where they're gonna want us to take care of the pirates. He's talking about people being abducted, and the people that are doing the abductions have tattoos, and they want us to hunt them down. They must take care of these people. Let's investigate this area, rather. There's usually something to interact with in the air. Oh, wait, no. Well, those enemies were over here. That's where they want us to investigate. So we got to drop down here. Yeah, they want us to interact with this stone monument. And it's gonna be a fight time. We're gonna be instance battles. Level sync. Okay, level sync is a fun thing where they're gonna lower our. If we're higher than the level sync level, we get lowered to that level. Level sync for this is level 9. We're level 7.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide. I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die. Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone. Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms. I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark. Or perhaps not. As
Oh,
I
lobby coming.
suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked. But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret? Oh, such thoughts must wait. Let us attend to the task at hand, unpleasant though it be.
It's fight time. Fighting, actually fighting a thing 5 levels higher than us, but it's alright. We have a conjurer with us. Conjurers are healers. Take care of some of these guys. Oh, we got our first damage mitigating ability. So Rampart gives us some nice damage mitigating. That's considered a roll action. We have our actions are based either strictly on our job or on our role. Roles being tank, DPS, healer.
Phew!
It's a MacGuffin!
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
It's always crystals in a Final Fantasy game.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. Shine thy light on all creation.
Neat. We touched
Awake
the MacGuffin
again,
and passed the fuck
Are
out.
we? Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought. See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back. I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope. It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion, piratical being the most probable. In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether? I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh! Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business. The days ahead promise little rest, I fear. May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
Alright. Well, it's time for us to, take this, the knife that we just got back up to the farm and, turn it in. And that will be this quest complete. Oh, one thing I want to do real quick. I'm going to take Rampart and put it there. Yeah, we could do Treble Tiller. But I want to hold off until we get an AoE. The Fate missions are a lot easier when you have the ability to AoE the enemies down. Head over the Sailor's Knife. Stola. Stola is one of my my favorite characters. Alright, we can either gain 3 more regular potions or 3 ethers. We're going to choose that. What's this thing? They're also going to give us some eye drops. Never going to use those eye drops. Alright, next quest. Hey, we gotta find the 5 slacking yeomen. They're just going to be around in this area. Here's one. I think there's one more in this area, and then we're gonna go outside the gate and get the other ones. Or rather, oh yeah, no, it's in this area. Whoops. There that person is. We've left the sanctuary. Jump this fence. Jump this fence. Press into here. The people we gotta talk to are all kind of assholes, so... Then again, I'm an asshole. Woo! Alright, next person. Be somewhere in this area. Up top, okay. Let me jump up that. Here, let me jump. Alright, and then we gotta find one final person. And they're right here. Alright, now we go back to the farm because we did his work for him. That's a mount. I wish you could inspect the mount. Oh well. This quest is done. Alright, I need to go find... Alright, he's over here. Okay. We're gonna have two separate quests to complete for the Marauders Guild when we finally head back into town. Alright, basically for this person here, we have to emote on them. So, click them to highlight, go to emotes. We want to use the doubt emote. Now, I always have trouble finding specific emotes when I'm scrolling through this. I tend to overlook them. There it is. Now I'm going to come back into this video. I'm actually going to favorite that one because I know we need this one later. Alright. And when we come over here, when you see this like kind of circle thing around an area, that means when you enter it, enemies are going to pop up. So we're going to come in here, immediately pop this, turn you on. That's it? Okay. Interact with this person, they run off. for 3, but I think we gotta go talk to Severin again. He's thanking us for saving his mates. Ugh. Retrieve the sack of oranges. Then probably gotta deliver them back up to the farm. Nope. Gotta deliver them over here. Talk to Oseen. And now we have to go all the way back to the farm. And we could just warp there, but I'm not spending $100 to go a few feet. Gonna let auto run make me move forward. I just gotta steer. Alright, so I'm gonna pick up the temp in action. Equip. Does not look good at all, but it is better armor. And now this Gurkant person has a quest available. They want us to go down to the orchard and talk to a person. That was the head over here. We're gonna fight some Aurochs over there. This person got themselves in a scuffle. A little help because we need one of these guys. Yeah, before we head over and do our quest objective, we're gonna help with these guys over here. that's another hunting log done. After this, well, as soon as we get pushed back into Limsa, we're gonna take care of all of our available Marauder quests. Got our AoE, but alright. First things first, you go here. You actually go there. You go there. And you go there. This time about the beast gauge, just basically stay a little similar to see when the Defiance ability is active. Defiance is our aggro ability. Every tank class has an aggro ability that when it's active and we deal damage to enemies, they will stay locked onto us. As long as we're continuing to damage them. Alright. Yeah, he's gonna aggro on us. Yeah, he didn't, but I'm gonna aggro on him. There we go. Pop a sprint. Hunting log. We have 1, 2, 3 more sets of things to do. Aurelia's, wild dodos, and megalocrabs. And we could help with that, but eh. Oh, wait. We actually need to go back over here. Hand over the black loam. Alright, we get our first bracelet. We'll choose the leather bracelet. Wait, what? Huh. They give us one at level 8, but the level 1 they get that they give us is better. That's mess. That's what? Ah, we get a level 8 weapon from this quest. Recover stolen tools from the pirates. Okay, can do. Yeah, Berserk's great for clearing out Berserk plus Overpower. And then single target that guy. Alright, done. Turn in the stolen farm tools. Alright. Nah, we're going back to the farm again. could just jump across, but it's not easy to get back up on that side. You know what? We're gonna do this fate. Get some easy XP. Alright. There's some about fate rewards. Based on how much you contribute, you get higher rewards. Ah, we hit level 11. It's nice. I got a text message. Hang on, guys. Alright. Yeah, plowshares to swords. The name of the quest kind of reminds me of a Magic the Gathering card called Swords to Plowshares. Alright, we get a select a weapon. We get a new axe. Go from a bronze war axe to a bronze labrys. Nice little axe there. Alright, so Severin got himself into some trouble. Okay. They want us to head up to Woad Whisper Canyon, which... and that's literally just towards the exit of the map. Alright. And that's what we're gonna do next time. I just reached the 2-hour streaming mark, it looks like. That looks like a pretty good place to wrap it up. I will be streaming again tomorrow, probably around noon, Eastern time. Thank you guys that came and hung out while I was streaming. You guys have yourselves a great night, and I will catch you later.